Can President Trump take away someone's U.S. citizenship? These are your daily tags. The question comes to pass after President Trump posted on Truth Social that he was thinking about taking away Rosie O'Donnell's U.S. citizenship. Per his social media, he said, quote, "Because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interest of our great country, I'm giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship." O'Donnell has been a very vocal antagonist against the Trump administration in recent years. And the threat that President Trump is making is not unlike the one he made towards Elon Musk in their recent spat on X. But in this case, it's quite different. Musk, as we know, was born in South Africa. O'Donnell was born in the United States. On its website, the U.S. State Department that only the citizen themselves can relinquish citizenship. Here's what the State Department website says. Quote, "A U.S. citizen by birth or naturalization, or a U.S. non-citizen national, may relinquish U.S. nationality by performing a potentially expatriating act or predecessor statute, but only if the act is performed 1. Voluntarily, or 2. With the intention of relinquishing U.S. citizenship." The U.S. Supreme Court has spoken at Froyen v. Rusk and Vance v. Terrazas. A person cannot lose U.S. nationality unless he or she voluntarily relinquishes that status. The AP interviewed Amanda Frost, a professor at the University of Virginia School of Law, on the matter. She said, quote, "The president has no authority to take away the citizenship of native-born U.S. citizens. In short, we are a nation founded on the principle that the people choose the government cannot choose the people." However, within the statute we just read, it did have an expatriation clause, or acts of expatriation, if you will. With this administration, it's not a stretch to suggest that they might seek out that clause since O'Donnell moved to Ireland recently. And if that happens, it likely will set up a constitutional showdown. But the facts remain the same. A president cannot remove someone's citizenship if they were born in the United States, nor can they remove the citizenship of someone who is naturalized or a non-citizen national. It is only a voluntary effort provided by the individual in question. But the question that we will see this administration try to harp on is if these acts are voluntary and what expatriation means in this sense. If this goes the way where the president is able to prove that someone moving to a different country is an expatriating act, well, that's problematic and could give the administration rights to do this to all sorts of individuals. Therefore, while it may feel silly that the president is having this tiff with a celebrity, it's nonetheless important that we pay attention to it. We'll keep you posted if there are any developments here on Daily Tax.